talked about wedding work. And I just wanted to kind of tell you how we can transcend what we learn about wedding and special event into what we do on an everyday basis. So everyday basis, what we're going to talk about today is the beautiful flowers that we create. And one of the things that's important to me is I believe the wedding and event business is extremely big, but at the same time, we also need to consider how we ourselves take care of our customers and what we do. And I believe that a long time ago, what someone told me was our job was to literally turn people's feelings into flowers. One of the things that we do is we assess from our customers what it is that they want to portray with their feelings. And sympathy is a great thing. If the people at Sequoia are nice enough to want me to come back, we can do a sympathy program one time. But sympathy is a really, really great discussion because at sympathy work, we are turning people's feelings into flowers. And the number one reason that people send flowers for sympathy is for personal recognition. It is not for remembrance of the person that died, it's for personal recognition. So we're not supposed to say to our customers, how much do you want to spend? And what I want to say to my customer is, what do you want to say? What do you want to say with flowers? What is the message that you want to give? I think it's extremely important for us to say, what is that message? Because if a person says, hey, you know what, I'm obligated by work, I have to send this person flowers, I'm on a budget. Okay. That's what you want to say. If you say, this is for my mother-in-law and I screwed up, I can't screw up again. Okay? All right. So at that point in time, you can determine what it is that your customer wants to do. Now, the other thing that my grandfather always taught me was that flowers, we needed to respect them. I work with a lady, which is really awesome. She has the best, most incredible Italian restaurant on the face of the earth, and it's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I know that sounds weird, all right? But she married her husband, she didn't speak any Italian, he moved her to Italy, she moved in with him and his mother. His mother did not speak English, and they communicated by teaching her how to cook Northern Italian food. No words, just cooking. And so, literally, her food is made with love. And so, once a month, she gives a free cooking lesson inside her restaurant. And so, she said to me, you know what I would really love to do? Why don't you come and do flowers with me while I do cooking? Because I've got to run back to the kitchen a couple times, and when I do that, you can kind of be my Ed McMahon and do flowers. And I was like, awesome, this is so great. So, we now have 150 to 200 people who come to the cooking classes. And the cooking class in June is called Respect the Lasagna. And that's the reason I bring up the whole story. Because I believe, and my grandpa always told me, to respect the flowers. When you respect the flowers, and you know what the flowers are going to do, and you know how the flowers are going to behave, then you're able to make something beautiful. So today what I did was I created a structure for a sphere. The structure was created out of one bunch of curly willow. I cut pieces of the fabulous flat wire from Oasis, and I cut them into little pieces about this long. So I can make a little clamp and twist them around. Now somebody asked me if the video for this is on any of my DVDs over there. No, but the video for this arrangement is actually coming up on newboom.com. So we filmed this, almost a replica of this, a little bit bigger than this when we created it. But again, showing how to make this. But I simply draw up the pieces of curly willow and clamp them off with that little piece of flat wire. It's decorative and it's fast. I used to use bouillon. I love bouillon. Do you know how long that takes? Okay, twist off a little piece of bouillon, I'm trying to see it, twist it. This is great because you just fold it over, clamp it on, and you're done. So over here, I wanted to simply show you this structure. We did not create this morning, but same methodology to create a bridal bouquet that could literally be a cascading bouquet created out of curly willow. Okay, so extra piece of curly willow, I could drop my flowers down inside there, and I suddenly created something. This took me less than about 8 minutes. This guy takes about 10 or 12 minutes. Okay, and it's all placed down into the floral foam in the base of the container. My pieces go in at angles, and I bend them over the top. Now, here's the really cool thing about this. In about 4 weeks, when the flowers are all gone and they're all that's left down in there, and they're going to keep it because they're not going to do anything. The grevillea is going to dry, all the other stuff is going to be there, and the tortilla is still going to be down in the center. All of these stems of the curly willow will have sprouted.